Hey, it's Rod Thorson, Classic Hits 1039 WLPO News, Weather, and Sports. Now, a little background. I'm from the farm, okay? I grew up on a farm, Grundy County. We had a lot of dogs growing up on the farm. Some of them just appeared, and then they disappear. Who knows? We fed them well. Some of them were working dogs. Yeah, we had Australian Blue Heelers. We had a couple of Border Collies, and they were kind of trained sometimes. And then I've had hunting dogs, too, in my life. And brings me to this. Last week, this woman, a crazy peacock lady, decides to take a peacock on an American Airlines flight, or was it United? I don't know. She's in an airport with a peacock. I mean, hey, lady, what do you think this is? Noah's Ark? This ain't Noah's Ark. Now, I know people, in fact, one person in particular who's a farmer, and he lives with the assistance of a wheelchair. And he needs a service dog. If he were to fall out of his wheelchair, that service dog comes up next to him and he pushes on its back and he can get himself back in his wheelchair. Okay. And then there are other service dogs that serve the blind and visually impaired. Have you ever seen them work? They're incredible. There are other service dogs who do amazing work for people who absolutely need them. Then there are emotional support dogs. Okay. And which is any dog. Why would you have a dog around if it wasn't emotionally supportive? That's why you have a dog. It makes you happy, right? Then there are therapy dogs. Okay, so somebody's suffering from PTSD, and it helps to have the therapy dog around. I think there's some crossover on the therapy and the emotional support. In any event, go to Google sometime and Google those titles: service, emotional support, or therapy dogs. There are hundreds of articles that come up about how to get your dog certified as one of these. So you can travel with it on the new Noah's Ark, the airplane, which I'm opposed to. Listen, if you have to take a dog on a trip, then you got to drive. I don't want to sit on an airplane next to your pit bull that you fraudulently got the certification for by buying it online. There are super trained dogs that provide services to people with disabilities and visually impaired. And I think it's fine that you want to consider your dog part of the family. Now, I grew up on the farm, so I'm not quite there yet. Okay. But what this does, this fraudulent watering down of the definition of service dogs, emotional support dogs, or therapy dogs, it hurts those who need them the most. People whose lives, daily lives, depend on a service dog that is highly trained to carry a gallon of milk from the car to the house for some people. They do. Or keep people from walking out into traffic because they can't see. Or to help the person living with the help of a wheelchair to get back in the wheelchair if they were to fall out of it. My opinion on this, and it's born from my experience on the farm, where the animals kind of had to earn their keep to some extent, and they weren't just part of the family, so you want to travel with them on the new Noah's Ark known as a jumbo jet. When I'm in charge, and I'm not going to be, you got to leave the animal at home or in a kennel. You're going to board it unless it's a bona fide service animal. And the definition of that, I think, should stay strict. You agree or not? Leave a comment here. We'll talk about it on the air tomorrow. And you can share the video too and let people argue about it. But that's my opinion on the service, therapy, or emotional support animal and the crazy peacock lady that wanted to take contribute to Noah's Ark in the sky. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow on the radio. Bye-bye.